Today we're going to do a book of monsters cake. I will take you through this cake step by step, but I just wanted to show you what you need first. So in here I've got some butter cream, and I've tried to get it as white as I can. You can buy from your craft shops, it's a super white powder, and it's a sugar fair colours. So you can get that, that will turn it white. I've also got a large nozzle to do our book pages. I know it's
Wilton 789.
Wilton 789, thank you. And I've also got, if any of you guys saw our Cookie Monster cupcakes, I'm using the same nozzle as that, which has all the little holes in it, and that's a number 233. Piping bags, you'll need some white fondant, pink, yellow, and nearly, and some black fondant, and also you will need your cake. So I've already pre-made this and crumb coated it, and it's been sitting in the in the fridge for about 35 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to do the book pages of our book, and I'm going to use my new big nozzle. So I'm going to place my nozzle in, and then I'm just going to put my finger where I think I need to cut. So I'm just going to cut, and I just a really good pair of scissors will do that. And there we go. Okay, so we've filled up our piping bag. We're just gonna run this. Oh, didn't really want to do that, but that's fine. Along the side of the cake. Like so. And I'm just going to come in a minute and just with a paint knife just try and clean that up a little bit. Again, I'm going to try and keep it nice to the board as you can. And then as delicately as I can, I'm just going to take that bit off because we don't really want that bit. And with my knife, I'm just going to patch it in a little bit. So I'm just going to fill up my piping bag, and I'll do this side here, and then we'll come to the next step. And I'm just going to push indentation. I might not use all of them because I think I put too many in there. A little bit of fondant in your hands. Roll it, kind of make a cone. I'm going to flatten one side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull our teeth on. So I'm just going to take our top jaw and I'm just going to place it on our cake like so. You can see he's lost one of his teeth. I shall stick that on. Bit of water, I think maybe there wasn't enough water on it. Very carefully. I'm going to stick that on. And then we're just going to push our, if I can get it in right, we're just going to push this in. And the buttercream that we crumb coated with should help in the sticking, and also we're going to use the rest of our white buttercream. I'm going to colour that up. We need it to be coloured brown, and then we will be piping over the top and along the sides with our I suppose it's like a grass piping tip, but like I said before, it's the same one we used for our Cookie Monsters as well, if you haven't seen our Cookie Monsters. And before I forget, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram under Cake Decorating with Danielle. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I've stuck them on now. I'm just going to colour up my brown, and then I'll show you how to do the top of our brown of our cake. I just used some dark brown like colour. It's what we colour the fondant with as well. And this is the Sugar Flare one, colours, and you can buy it at any good cake shop. So I've got my icing bag now. You can see I've put our monster teeth on, and now all we're going to do is we're just going to pipe the top and down the sides. So I've cut a hole in my piping bag, and I'm just filling it up with some brown buttercream. We are simply just going to make long, and you can do this any way you want. And we're going to build it up anyway. And you can see we're getting that kind of burry effect. So we're going to carry on doing this all the way around. So I'm just going over, trying to make it as randomly covered as possible. And like I said, it takes time, but it will be worth it in the end. So we're coming to the finishing bit of this part of our cake. It is an easy cake, it just takes time, so you have to make sure you set a few hours aside to make it. You're not going to knock this cake out within half an hour. There's our base for our monster cake. So we take some black fondant and some yellow fondant, to make our eyes. And as you can see here, I've already kind of got what I want to size roughly. So I'm just gonna roll them in so we're roughly at size. And then I'm going to take my, I think it's called a boning tool, and I'm just going to make an indentation like so into our eyes, so then I can put our yellow in. So I'm just going to get a little bit of yellow, a small bit of yellow, roll it into my hand. In fact, I might take a little bit more of that. And I'm just going to manipulate the yellow in. Again, you can use the tool if you want. So it looks something like that. And I'm going to do it on this one as well. So they look like that. Small bit of our black, and we're just going to do a bit too big. And then we're just going to do exactly the same. To get our eye. Like this one slightly bigger. To be fair, you could just leave it like that if you wanted. I'm just gonna. So there's our eyes done. And now we're going to take them and put them onto our monster cake. So roughly where we think they're going to be. So they look like so. So we're going to make our tentacles come out of our book, and all I'm doing is pushing a bit like that, and then we're going to pull it up. Again, big bit, and then pull it out. And then we can fill up little, as you could do a little one if you wanted. Like so. So we're going to do this all the way around the cake now. So now we've done our tentacles, we're just going to go back over our book just to give it a bit more definition and volume, because you will find that you have missed certain bits.